What's going on, ladies and gentlemen and beautiful people? This is IML educator Manny Quinones, and in today's training, we're going to be doing a MetaTrader 4 mobile tutorial walkthrough. We're going to show you guys how to set up your account, how to set up your charts, and how to set up your train all mobily. Let's begin by opening up the MT4 application. Now, before we do anything, let's come right here on the lower right side where it says settings. Click on the first top menu that you see up there or where it says new account and click on open a personal demo account. When we click on that, there's going to be a search bar right here on the top. Let's come into here and type in Hugo's Way. Now we choose Hugo's Way because it's one of the largest, most trusted brokers. All right. And it can also trade Forex, cryptos, and stocks, which is going to be massively important to you. So we're going to start it off by having a name, phone number, and email. You can put your actual information or you can put a John Doe account information. Really doesn't make a difference. What is important is coming down here to where it says deposit type. And let's change this to either 3,000 or 5,000 USD. Now, the reason why we want to keep the deposit type as small as possible is so this account can be as realistic as possible to you. The whole goal of having a demo account is so you guys can train and practice on demo. And once you're able to flip your demo account and you gain the skills and the confidence to go live, then you can go live. That way you don't risk any of your real money in the market. Make sure your leverage is set to 1 to 500, which is maximum leverage. And let's go ahead and click register on the top right-hand corner. Okay, once you click register, it'll give you a login, a password, and an investor's password, which you currently won't need because we're using this demo account for practice purposes. So you can delete it and start a new one. So let's go ahead and click done. Now, once you click done, you'll be right here, okay, in your quotes screen. This quote screen right here is giving you all of the major pairs that you can trade. So this means that you can trade on AUD USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, so on and so forth. So let's begin by adding all of our Forex, crypto, and stock pairs to this screen. So that way, as we're trading, we can choose from all of the different pairs we want to trade. We're going to click on the top right-hand side, that little plus icon. Let's come down where it says FX crosses right in the middle. You're going to click on that and you'll see here all of the different minor and major pairs that you can trade from are here. And what I like to do is I like to add every single one of these pairs in order from top to bottom. So that way it's nice and organized on your screen. So let's begin by simply just clicking the plus icon on every single pair at the top. As they disappear, they will arrive in your quote screen. Okay. Now, once you're done, you'll see here as you're scrolling down, all of your pairs are right here to choose from. Okay. Let's come back to the plus icon in the top right-hand side. Let's come to cryptos now, and let's put in BTC USD, which is the Bitcoin to the US dollar, as that's a very popular crypto pair we trade. Click done. Let's go back to the plus icon and let's click on indicas. Click right there and come all the way to the bottom where it says US 30, US top 30. These are the top 30 stocks in the world. This is the famous US 30 that we're always trading within the company. So let's go ahead and click add so we have access to that. We'll click done. And now our quote screen is available here. Okay. Now, next thing that we want to do is we want to click on charts, which is the next one over right to quotes on your bottom hand side. Or at any time, you can just long press a pair and you'll have some options that pop up such as trading, chart, and details. Let's go ahead and click on chart. When you click on chart, that's going to bring you to this screen right here, which is you actually looking at the Forex market. All right. Now you'll see that this starts off as a very, very basic chart. There's no color, there's no personality. It's just black and white candles on a plain canvas. So what we're gonna wanna do is let's begin to actually set up our charts and our colors to make them bright and to make them vivid. So we're gonna come right back over here to where it says settings. And from the bottom, the third one up, it says charts right over here. So we're gonna go ahead and click on charts. Now, once we click on charts, we're gonna come all the way down to the bottom where it says colors. We're gonna click on colors. And then now we can customize the colors on the chart. So what you want to begin to do is click on scheme on the top. And when you click on scheme, you can either choose a base layout, whether you want a black background or a white background. Okay. So the customizations I'm going to show you work on any background. It's just a matter of preference if you want a black background or if you want a white background. For me, I personally like white because it's bright and it goes with my colors. So I'm going to click on black on white background. Now, once I did that, what you guys want to do is come here where the colors are at, and it's going to say bar up. Let's click on bar up. These are going to be your bullish candles in the market when the market is going up. A lot of people like to choose green. A lot of people like to choose profit blue. Okay. Some ladies, they like to click on magenta or maybe an aqua color or maybe even a teal color. So it's really up to you what colors you want for the candle to be bullish. All right. In this example, I'm just going to stick to profit blue. I'm going to click save on the top right hand side. Now, whatever your bar up was, okay, you also want your bull candle to be the same exact color as your bar up. So let's click on bull candle. We'll make that the same profit blue. We'll go ahead and click save. Now, next where it says bar down, let's click on bar down. And these are your bear candles in the market when the market is coming down. All right. I'm going to pick a nice cherry red for the bear candles. That's the most popular candles coming down. Press save. Now, also, not only do you have to make bar down, but now we're going to go to bear candle, and we want to make bear candle the same color as bar down. So we're going to open that up, put out red back, and click save. Okay. So as you see, bar up right here and bull candle are both the same color. And then our bar down and our bear candle are both the same color. Alrighty. Now let's go back. Now back over here, make sure where it says trade levels, make sure trade levels are clicked. That will show you your entries, your stop losses, and your take profits on the screen. Now that I'm all done, I'm going to go ahead and click back. I'm going to click back on charts. And now you see I have a white background with red and blue candles. Okay. Now, if you want to further customize this and let's say add some indicators or EMAs to your chart, you can easily just click on the chart and you'll say it says indicators. So let's go ahead and click on indicators, and on main menu, click on main menu. And from here, you can choose the things that you like to put, such as moving averages. Let's put a moving average. Okay, I'll go ahead and put the 50 and the 4 moving average. So I set the period to 50. I'll come down here to where it says style. Click on style, and now I can choose the color of the EMA. So for this one, I'll put it black, and width is how thin you want the EMA. I'll go ahead and put on 3 pixel. Click save, click done, and there we go. Now we have an EMA right here. That EMA is the moving average. So as you know, as long as price is below that 50 EMA, it's in a downtrend. And then when price breaks above the EMA, as long as it stays above the 50 EMA, it's in an uptrend. Okay, let's add another indicator. We're going to click on our charts, have indicators, click on indicators, click again on main window. Open that up, and then let's add another moving average. Boom. Now in this period, I'll set this one as 4, as the gold cup is 50 and 4. We'll come right down here to where it says styles. Click on that, and then we can change the color of this to, let's say, gold. Put a 4 pixel, click save on the top right, click done on the top right, and boom. Now we have our 50 and 4 EMA, okay? And as you guys know, every time the 50 and the 4 cross, that's a very powerful buy and sell signal, okay? Now, if you want to add more indicators to your chart, you can, again, click on indicators, click on main window, and then you can add other things such as your MACD or your RSI or things like that, right? So let's come over here and click MACD. Okay, I have a custom MACD setting. I'll press done, and bingo, there goes my MACD. Let's add another indicator. I'm going to click on main window, and let's say I want to add the Stotch. I'm going to come in here and look for the Stotch right there, the Stotch oscillator. Click on that, click done, and boom, there goes the Stotch. Now remember, at any time you want to customize your indicators, just click the screen. When the menu comes back, click on indicators, click on the indicator you want to customize, such as the stochastics down here. And then you can modify all the settings from here. Your main, your signal, you can customize everything from there to your preference and liking. Alrighty. If you ever want to get rid of them, when you long press on the screen, you'll see this option will pop up where you can actually customize the size of the window. Okay. And just like that. Now, if you ever want to delete it, you can simply click X, and then it's deleted from your chart. Okay. Now, next thing that I want to show you guys is over here in the top left-hand side, right here in the top left-hand side, where it says 1 hour, you open up that, and then these are your different time frames. All right. So let's come here to the 4 hour. Okay. So I'm on the 4 hour now. And then let's say I want to change, I can use this pair. So let's come over here to this area. Okay. I want to zoom in on a nice area. I'll zoom in here. So let's take a look right here. Now, if you long press the screen, if you tap the screen and you click on objects, okay, you'll be able to add these different objects to your screen, such as your Fibonacci's, your support, your trends. And if something is not here that you want, just click on add object. When you do that, you'll have a whole menu of different objects that you can use to your liking. Okay. So let me come back and let's click on this vertical line right here. We click on that. Once it's available, we can press the chart, and bam, we now have a nice support line in the market. Okay, you press it twice, and then it go ahead and it actually locks the line on the chart. If I click it again and you see those little balls on the side, that means it's unlocked. If you click it and the balls go away, that means it's locked on your screen. So you can actually zoom in and out, and then that line won't move. Okay. So let's come back. Now, if you don't want to click on the screen and click on add objects, in the top, there are 3 buttons on the top. There's a cross, something that looks like an F, which lets you check your indicators. And then those little shape icons, if you click on that, that would bring up the objects menu. Let's add another object, such as a vertical line. And bingo, let's add it there. Now you see we have a nice little head and shoulders right there in the market. Okay. Let's come back to let's go to objects. Let's come over here, get a line, and look at that. There goes our left shoulder. There goes our right shoulder. Let's add another one. Let's come down, coming all the way down to the head. Now, as you see on the top left hand of the screen, there's something that zooms in, and it allows you to put the marking exactly where you want it for pinpoint accuracy. Okay, be sure to double click it to be able to lock your indicators on the screen. Okay, and remember, at any point, you can click on the properties and even change the colors for this too. So let's say I want to make the arrow black and extremely thick. Press done, and there we go. I have a black arrow on my screen. Alrighty. So very, very easy to basically use the functions of this. Okay, you could come back over here, draw up your trend lines in the market just like that. Okay, see how you can draw your trend lines? Again, long press it. You can click on properties, and then you can actually change the colors and the thickness on here. Alrighty. So let's come here. Let's make it black. Click save. Click done. And boom. Now I have a black trend line. Alrighty. So as you get better at marking up your chart and playing with your screen and doing mobile trading, you guys will get used to actually using this. So let's continue to progress. Now, from here, what you can do is you can click on trade. Now, trade will show you your balance, your equity, your margin, your free margin, and your margin levels. Alrighty. So I'm going to come back to chart and give you guys an example. Let's take a look right here at AU. I'm going to change the time frame and go to 1 minute over here. Okay. Now, looking at the 1 minute, let's say the AU market is going to be coming down. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the screen and I can click trade right over here. Or I can click trade over here in the top right-hand side. Once you click trade, it'll bring up this menu, which allows you guys to start placing your trades in the market. Now, you can click right here where it says market execution at the top. And then this is where you can change your different order types. So if we have a sell stop or a buy stop or a sell limit or a buy limit, once you click that, you can come here and then choose and set your different prices. Your price is your entry price. Your stop loss is your stop. Your take profit is your take profit. All right. Now, if you ever click on market execution, as you guys know, market execution just gets you into the market right away, like right now. Now, this over here on the second line down where you see these numbers changing, okay, this is your lot size or your what's better known as a position size inside of the market, okay? So if you guys are going to be trading a point, let's say a 0.01, you can put a 0.01, okay? That's the smallest position in the market. And you can just click on the point plus 0.01 to increase or decrease your lot size at any time. If you put a 0.10, now you have a 0.10 in the market, okay? So this is where you put your position sizes. Let's say I have a stop loss. Let's say I'll set the stop loss to 70.855 is just an example. So you'll see it's coming up right down here. So you can actually see the prices. And then let's put a take profit level of, let's say 78, let's say 7,800, okay? And I'm going to put sell by market. Boom. So it just gave me the order confirmation that I sold by market. Now, when you come here on the screen, you'll see the line which says sell. Okay, you see the line which says sell right there. That's exactly where you entered in on the market. Alrighty. Now, anytime you begin a trade and you come over to the trading screen, you'll see that your trade will always start off in the negative. Now, as you guys know from the IML Academy, you always start off in the negative because you have to cover the spread. That way the broker can make their money. Alrighty. So let's come back over to the chart and check it out. So as you see the stop loss right up here, this stop loss right here means that if this market comes back up to this line, it's going to automatically stop you out the trade in the market with whatever loss you had. Okay? And then if it comes down here to this take profit level, it's going to stop you out the market with your profits secured and inside of your account. Alrighty, guys? So just showing you guys how to use and navigate the app. Alrighty? So let's come back over here to trade. Now, your balance at the top represents your total amount of money in your account. Your equity is basically what your new balance would be after you close all of your open positions. As an example, AU, I'm down 150 on AU, and there is a 50-cent charge for the trade. So you'll see in the top, I'm down a total of $2 US. 150 for the trade, 50 for the charge, makes a total of $2 US. Now, if you look at the equity, you'll see, what does the equity say? $4,998. Okay? So if you close all of your trades right now, that would be your equity, would be your new balance. If you was in profit, let's say $1,000, your equity would say $6,000. Alrighty? Now, your margin and your free margin, you're going to learn more about in the IML Academy. And this is basically letting you know when you're over leveraging your account. Okay, but you'll learn about that in other videos. So let me give you an example. Let's come on AU. Now, when you long press AU, it'll give you a bunch of options. You can close your trade and modify your trade, choose to trade, or choose to look at the chart. Now, if we click modify right over here, this will let us modify our stop loss and modify our take profit, meaning that you want to change your stop loss to something different. Let's say you want to change your stop loss to 850, and then you want to change your take profit to 825. You click modify, modifies the trade, and when you come back to the chart, you'll see how your levels now look completely different. Okay, so see how much closer that take profit is because I modified the take profit. I'm going to drop down the screen to the 1 minute so we can see it more. Okay, guys? So let's keep this thing moving. Coming back to chart, I'm going to long press AU and I'm going to click close. When you click close, it'll show you close with loss. Okay, I'm going to close with loss. I'm going to close my trade. It's going to say, please wait, and boom, closed out the trade. Now you see my balance is now $4,997.90. All right, that's my new balance now that my trades are closed. To look at the history of your trade, simply come over to the next screen where it says history. Okay, in this history, this is where you can check all of your trades for the day. You could click on the week also, click on the month, or you can even click custom and then edit the days which you want to find certain trades. Okay, just like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So again, quotes. These are all the pairs you can trade. Charts is you looking at your charts. Okay, now remember, if you ever want to delete anything, just long press it. Click on indicators. And then you can simply swipe these indicators over and click delete. And by doing that, it'll delete everything from your chart. Okay? If you want to delete the objects, just simply long press the objects and just click delete. And then you'll be able to delete them right there from your chart as well. Alrighty, guys? Trade is our balance and equity. You guys know the history, and now you guys know the settings on how to set up the account and set up your colors. That's pretty much everything that you need to know in this basic video of our MT4 training walkthrough tutorial. Okay, I hope you guys found an immense amount of knowledge in this video, and I want you guys to continue to practice on your MT4. This is your retirement account.